Make it to the other side of the break, Mikey? He didn't make it. I want to see if Kay makes it.
He helped me across.
Hi, everybody. We're out here at TsunamiCon.
Look, there's Mikey Mason, mediocre comedian Mikey Mason.
I'm joining these guys and mid-tier Ren Fair performer pirate.
I made it up to mid-tier.
That's okay. I'm still D-ranked as a human.
Hi, guys. We are at TsunamiCon.
Oh, yeah.
Going live because we said we would. We need to do more live stuff from cons. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Oh, and the worst part is I was testing to see if it would work on my phone, and I was having audio issues on it. I didn't realize that it was also automatically live streaming up online. And then I went later on and looked, and I saw all the things where I was going, test. This was with the T-Mobile backing. Test.
Because we're that professional here at Contest this year.
I deleted those.
Oh, well, see, that's how professional we are. We delete our screw-ups.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're here. We're actually, this is the first you and I've got to talk about. It's like 5 minutes before this because I got here late.
And I was over at a painting class doing this miniature, which was kind of fun. And no, I didn't because it was very, very intricate, and we only had so much time to hit all the different techniques.
And some people just can't be taught.
I know I'm pampered by airbrush. All right, and this.
Airbrush will make you lazy, but
until it comes to the cleaning.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I don't use my airbrush half the time. It's that do I want to clean all that crap afterwards?
Yeah.
But
anyway, yeah, there's fun classes going on and all kinds of cool stuff here.
So we're back at the Broadview this year. Last year we were on the other side of town, which I like, but I definitely like the Broadview. This is the same place we used to run Emerald City Steampunk out of.
Yes.
So we walk in and it's like, oh, I remember all this. Even Mikey Mason yesterday, I'm like, I miss doing Emerald City here. And Mikey had recorded his video Steampunk Enough here, and he had no idea. And he's like, holy crap, I've been here before. Oh, I did a show right there. I had no idea. But it looks so different because it's a different con and a different element. And, you know,
plus, it's under different management. They've changed stuff up a little bit.
They have, yeah. But so it is 11th year here, I think. We can start off with all this stuff. You know, they treat us nice, blah, 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 all that stuff. And they do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a convention where we come just to hang out, have a good time. I don't, you can't see it. People might pop their heads in. Frankie, who did Contest with us forever, is right here playing Magic with our nephew, and Matt from the Wags is right over there.
Frankie, say hi. Say hi, Matt. Frankie giving 3 shits.
Oh, wow. Look at that balding on top. No, Frankie, turn your head back.
He didn't.
We do that because we can.
Oh, no,
See, I can use the B word.
That's our word, man.
No, it's not.
I got bald spots. That's why I wear a hat. And I wear a hat because I have bald spots, and I have bald spots because I wear a hat. That's how it works. So right before even setting this up, Cookie and I, just to my right here, we have, oh, you're going to just turn it. Let's do this.
I think I can.
There's some call him Tim right there. Hey, Tim. Oh, he's busy. So Mikey Mason and Caitlin are over there.
Attempting to cross the Narrows.
Cross the Narrows. Mikey Mason and I both made it across the Tim Bridge. Cookie, however.
Hey, now.
What question did you not know, though? It was fair. Oh, what
your
is
favorite color?
The most expensive liquid in the world.
What's the most
printer ink?
No. I said the tears of an honest man because they're so rare. Or the blood of a thylacine, maybe, but it's actually a certain scorpion. It was pretty on because mine was.
I don't know. I'm still gonna lean towards printer ink.
my question was so easy too because the dice I rolled got me the question of what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
42.
Yeah. I didn't even have to finish answering, and Cookie's answering behind me like, you fucker.
But the question, you need to build a bigger set of dice.
Yeah. So here's what's going on TsunamiCon this year. It is a great con. We have a great time at the painting classes over here. There are games over there. You can, like a lot of gaming cons, you can check out games. You can sign up for different games, things like that. The convention itself is always looking for people to run games, people to organize things to the point where, Kip says, sorry, missed this year. Money. I get that. Oh, dang it. I'm looking. I just broke something. But, so they're always looking for people to run games and stuff like that. And see, Johnny, if you don't have money, sign up to run some games. They might get you hooked up on things. I know with Concast, one of the things we are proposing to the con this year is that next year we can, the Concast may be sponsoring a model competition where people doing 3D prints, people painting miniatures, dioramas, things like that. We'd have a competition here. We'd provide some prizes. And they see a lot of the work that people are doing because a lot of people have only brought their playing things, not dioramas they've made or anything. They're just bringing the miniatures they brought to play with. So we'd have an area for them to display that stuff and win some prizes, and that gives us a chance to get on stage and be stupid. And be
Yeah,
fun. So,
feed the narcissism. You know, it's important.
Yeah. Get the name out there a
Well,
little
you
bit.
got some good models to show off.
Oh, yeah.
You've done some real nice.
Oh, thank you very much.
This would be the problem is we both have a lot of stuff we'd want to enter, but we'd be running it. So
That's the reason we don't put our own mead and do the mead contest.
speaking of which, I this is what I broke. I broke the handle off, but I made me a dice tower just for this weekend.
Oh, sweet, man.
And yeah. It's not totally finished, but I brought it anyway. The little handle there broke off on the way here. But you can either drop the dice in here and they come out the bottom, or you drop them into, and light is green,
wow.
the trap is clean. But
That is cool.
it's not done. You can see the painting, but I'll play with it this weekend.
I beg to differ. Yeah, it may not be done to your specifications, but this is still cool beans.
See the top there. See that sloppy paint? The spray paint did a worse job than I did with dry brushing. But
Just put some corrosion around that. It'll look just fine.
yeah.
Yeah, just slime it.
Yes.
I started a little there, and I thought, I could just throw slime all over the whole thing, do a little slimer coming out the side or something.
That's a cool thing with Ghostbusters stuff. You can do everything you fuck up, just bam.
Yeah.
You know what you need to put on this ledge right here in order, like for scale. You need to put a Twinkie.
Yeah. A Twinkie.
Twinkie.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to put a Twinkie on there.
I should do it. Now you're showing I broke it on the way here. I broke the little handle off right there.
That's the problem with the resin. Is it
Uh,
resin print that?
3D
Let me
print.
guess,
PLA.
because he was 2 lands short.
Or not resin print?
Yeah. So, and one, Mikey's here too. This is what I got to go with that dice tower tonight for Drunkards and Dragons.
Tim, get around back over here.
So, yeah, we were talking about your deal. So Mikey had brought me a nice little thing to drink out of tonight. I got my Slimer
Let me
shot
see
glass.
that Elmore signature. That is so
That
cool.
will
He's
go with my
favorite
dice
artist.
tower.
That's the enchanter, Tim.
There we go.
Anything.
Yes, we said we'd have some guests.
Frankie, Timmy, Beardy, Ashy.
Ashy,
I use a little lotion. It'll be fine.
Mikey,
Elbows
Timmy,
are
Cookie, Frankie. Yeah, we got that. Where's
He spends
Max?
too much time on him, really.
Stop it. I'll go home
Y'all
and find
adding
my
Whiting- You're
pillow.
all adding Whiting into your name? Fine, I'm Mike.
You're just Mike?
I'm still Frankie.
He's fucky. Fucking. All right. So,
Sometimes we call him Cracker Jack, the pass around.
we're so organized here. This is
More fun than humans are allowed to have.
so the big thing here is we are going to, I think Cookie signed up for Bolt Action and possibly Star
Hey,
Wars
Billy,
here in a
you
little
need
bit.
some monies?
And this was the first beginner painting
Yeah, they're
course
going to get
that
lunch.
they offer, they would love a donation, but they offer for free here with Meeple, I believe. You're Meeple, right?
Sorry.
No, she's not paying attention. Redheads, they always ignore me.
It makes it feel like we're just talking to everybody in the con. We're literally in the back corner of a hallway.
Yeah, we're in the back hallway. The actual grand hall is in
It's-
there and just chocked full of hundreds of people and stuff.
Well, it's not hundreds of people.
Tens of people.
There's people
I haven't
here
been
enough
in
to play. Yeah, there's not. It's a smaller con.
I know
But
that
there's
hundreds of people have paid to be here
Yeah.
because I'm number 290 and I bought it
Well,
last
they're-
night. So there's hundreds.
They're not all in that room. And some of them
Hundreds.
are.
Talk this shit up, white man.
I didn't want people
Yeah.
thinking that it was going to be like
299.
crowded. There's plenty.
When did you get
Um,
yours?
Today.
Well, yeah. So I got mine last night.
Now there's like a VIG, very important gamer lounge across the hall where if you're part of the VIG, you get to go up and do special games. Mikey Mason will be running a game, which I think I can talk about. It's a secret I just found out last night. You saw me calling Mikey a mediocre comedian, Mikey Mason, and a mid-level or mid-tier performer. Little Beard, he comes up and he goes, when he saw me yesterday, he's like, "There's mid-level Ren Fair performer Littlebeard." I'm like, "Oh man, it's honest, but it hurts." And he goes, "No, that's the character. You're like the MacGuffin in the adventure for the VIPs tonight."
Oh, no way.
Where he took a bunch of the stuff I love and made it part of the adventure because I wanted to be in the adventure so bad, but I'm working and stuff, so I can't. So he made it where they're playing the Scooby-Doo game because I'm a big Scooby fan. They're playing the Scooby-Doo game.
Don't give away plot
I'm
points.
not giving away plot points.
Okay, good.
And then they pick up mid-level performer Littlebeard on the side of the road who has to get to a gig. That's the adventure. And then he sprinkled little things. He's not telling the gig or anything. I mean, I know it all, but he's not telling the gig or anything.
Isn't this the plot to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
A little bit. Yeah. I wouldn't be that against it that there's probably some pot smoking somewhere in there.
I know.
But he's made it a very cartoonish thing. So I get to come in and Statler and Waldorf heckle this thing a little bit.
Oh, excellent.
But I really would love to play. But since I didn't get to play that, and they didn't have Drunkards and Dragons playing this year, last night we all went to dinner and we were talking to the director of the convention, and he's like, I can pull a campaign out my butt. From last night to tonight, he's already written the campaign. He's already done
Excellent.
characters. So at 9:30 tonight, we're doing Drunkards and Dragons. I don't know who all's playing yet.
You're doing Drunkards and Dragons.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
I know I'll be on stage and Frankie will be on stage, and it looks like Cookie will be on stage. I don't know who the other two are. And then we're going to have a stunt liver from the audience that will be drinking for Frankie that will come up. So every 15 minutes, or whatever, we'll trade somebody out from the audience. And
Oh my God.
so it'll be,
If
should
at
be a
some
good time.
point you do not reenact the stagger roll,
Roll.
Stagger, crawl.
I think didn't Christy say she would come?
She said she'd come give us or drive us home. So tonight, we're doing our podcast now, and in here in about an hour, the tabletop gaming group that Eric Carl and stuff runs, they will be doing their podcast on stage, and then trying to remember what's going on right between that, and then at 7 tonight, I believe Mikey Mason's doing a concert just right on the other side of the laptop here. He did one last night, and he's doing one tonight with different songs and stuff, and then at 9:30. We are doing Drunkards and Dragons. So that will be the stage entertainment going on.
and that's gonna be right here.
It's all going to be right here on this stage.
Oh, you won't have far to fall.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. The Scottish Rite Temple, when they had it there, I loved it. But
Oh, that was
they
great.
put us in the bar and it was so dark.
No,
that-
the one time it wasn't in the bar. The one time it was actually up. That beautiful hidden stage that they had.
oh, that
inside
was
there.
great. That was one of the best ones.
Oh, that was wonderful. I remember that was the one Drunkards and Dragons that I was involved with.
Yeah.
I was schnockered.
Yeah. No, so it wasn't the Scottish Rite Temple. It was,
I was just like, I just take for every hit point. Yeah.
that's right. Scottish Rite Temple had the coolest stage. Because even when Mikey Mason did his concert, then Bean and I would get up in the balcony seats and we would actually Statler and
Oh,
Waldorf
that
in
was
from the
great.
show.
Yeah.
Only problem is Mikey's so fucking witty. So you bash him and you do that like, hey, could you sing tenor 20 miles that way? And that, and then he'll turn around and goes, can you sing? Let me sing a song about that. And you just make up lyrics to how Littlebeard can't sing. So then no, it was the Masonic Lodge that we did it in. They put us in the bar. So nobody could see, because it was so dark, nobody could see how many beers Robin kept ordering the whole night.
Oh,
So by
scheiße.
halfway through the game, Robin was knockered. I mean,
Oh no.
it was good. It was still a good game, but he was fucking lit.
He was
I mean,
blotto. Huh?
yeah, it was like if you've ever corralled a drunk, not in a bad way, fun way, but corralling a drunk, that's what it was.
I
Kind of like
bartended
herding
for
cats, man.
Yes.
I bartended for 3 years. Yeah. I've corralled a drunk or two.
But anyhow, so then that's going on tonight, and then after Drunkards and Dragons, we won't know what's going on. There's late night gaming and stuff. But I think our next mission will be going in and well, I know you're going to do Bolt Action, which
yeah.
I might go do with you. And there's a new game in there. We're going to try the
The
Mech-
Mech Warrior game.
yeah. It's not
Oh.
Mech Warrior, but it's
It's similar. Yeah, it's that basis.
yeah.
Well, I've got the next class coming up here at 2:00. Kaylin, are you doing that one with me?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I might.
Kalen already knows how to paint, man.
Well,
He's a
he's
champ.
better
right?
than me, but he was able to help me, and that's the reason I want him there. And
I was kind of surprised either you were doing that class. You both seem to
I-
paint good.
I paint ships. I
Yeah,
don't paint.
it's a different
miniatures.
element, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Boy, it wouldn't even hurt me to go do it just to polish up. It's been so long.
And
That's why I did
but
it.
I also brought the Star Trek Attack Wing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
So
I
if
would
we ever,
definitely do that.
would throw down on a table and
I'm
sling
up for
some
that for sure.
phasers and torpedoes at each other.
Yeah. Well, and I like the setup they have over here for all the painting.
Oh,
and,
and the person teaching, she's pretty cool.
well, and even the printed miniatures that they're
Yeah,
doing. These-
they're doing the resin printed.
We- so many resin printed
Resin.
miniatures here this weekend. And
Mhm.
you know, I'm one of those guys. I print stuff, and I look at stuff, and I hate being that asshole where you look at something and you go, "I could print that," right?
And they
But-
did.
Well, and Cookie and I just went over to one, and we're talking, and they're doing these miniatures for anywhere from $3 to $5 per miniature. That
This
is
paint
incredibly
class-
cheap.
This paint class, she's giving those away.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm gonna pop a donation their direction, but still, they're free, free miniatures, and you get to paint. And then since it's only a 2-hour course, if you want to finish your miniature, just move down the table, use all the paints that you want, use all the brushes that you want, and finish off your miniature.
See, I almost would feel guilty because I was looking. She's got all the Citadel paints and everything.
Oh yeah, she's got everything.
and everything you guys were using, because I'll use anything from folk art to Walmart brushes
And
to
she uses those too. And
Citadel.
she was talking about the proper, she's like, you want to use them when their crappiness comes to play. Like
Yeah.
one of the things she mentioned is like a good time to use the folk arts and the Apple, whatever the hell it is, paints, is like if you got a road weary characters got mud on them and stuff like that.
That's the
That
time when you
crap's
use
great mud.
Yeah.
when you use a shitty brush.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got my dry brushing brushes for big projects, my dry brushing brushes for small projects.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
ones that's just
She's-
about faded out, that's perfect for doing mud.
We're doing podcasts now. We were gonna do it on stage, but we figured,
Table.
yeah,
Yeah, for
table's
the-
so much
yeah.
easier, and everybody's gaming right now. But yeah, you can use the stage for whatever you need. Oh yeah. Oh, you want us to fire the stage up? Damn it, we already started now. We'll play Attack Wing on stage. How's that?
Yeah, we could always do that. What do
We'll
you
see. Well, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna go game a little bit after this. So, but thank you.
But yeah, no, that's one of the reasons that I really enjoyed her instruction, is because she is very realistic, and also is like me, will use the cheap stuff when necessary.
Well, and I should point out too, since we're at the con, we're talking about the con. I don't want to make it like this a big
Okay.
commercial for the con. Oh, John's been talking and I missed it. Little Beard can't sing. This I knew.
Think I have a bit of that? You probably do.
Yeah. I think you got some vid probably of Mikey singing about how I can't sing. That's because you were there at that time. That's when we were hitting cons together all the time. And so with Tsunami Con, of course, if you get the VIG package, do the things like that, there are all sorts of little goodies you get. I don't have them all here. I got a couple in the bag, but of course you get the Tsunami Con t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And every year they do different dice, different coins, different things. This year I'm going to show on maybe. I don't know if you guys
It's right
can
here. It's
see.
what light is.
Okay. I don't know how the lighting does on this, but they have custom TsunamiCon dice that you can get.
Are those like the ones we got last
They're
year?
a little different than the ones last year. These are just 6-sided this year. I don't know if that's maybe because like Mikey's special
Because
game
Grips
is.
is better. Yeah.
Well, I think they're doing West End games with the D6 system. Is that
Okay.
right? It's been so long since I played West End.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've
I,
never
I
played.
looked at you because we used to do,
Yeah,
wasn't it
but-
Star Wars West End?
Yep.
Yeah,
And that was D6.
I'm
That
pretty
was
sure.
D6.
Which West End makes a Ghostbuster game that I was unaware of. That I found out this weekend. So, we'll try that. Trying to think what other stuff we're going to talk about.
See this going on. All the great games. I mean, they've got some good vendors going on here. They've
Oh,
got
yeah.
like the main hall, and then they call this the Great Hall and the main hall. And there's multiple tables, and plus, is that Dave's game library?
No,
out
it's
there?
a different game library. It's
I was wondering why Damn It Dave wasn't here.
yeah, Dave's going to stop in today, he said,
Good.
but he'll probably just stop in and say hi and then head out. But they have their own gaming library here, which of course you can go check out whatever you want.
Mhm.
Kalen last year when we played a game, his son, one of the games we played, signed up and they have the make and take, or not make and take, the was it
Play and win. Or something.
play and win, play and take, whatever it is. And so you go in, if you play a certain game, then you immediately go into a drawing. And like if you're the only person that played that game this weekend, you just win the game. You get the game, you get to take it home with you.
Mhm.
If 10 people played, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning that game. So all those in that area, they will give away that weekend.
No Tanya Hardy kneecapping people to get a free
Yeah.
game.
yeah.
Okay.
So, well, and I feel bad because like your boy won that one last year and you guys left early. So I picked it up and I'm like, oh, they live in the same town I do. I'll just take it home. I saw Kalen probably 10 times through the year and said, "Hey, I got that game. If we never got together, so on the way here, we're on the phone. He's like, be sure to bring the damn game." So a year later, now Kalen has it. So next year his boy will get it, I guess. But yeah,
I see my boy a lot more now.
yeah.
Now that he's got the grandbabies.
Oh yeah, grandbabies
Oh
make a
yeah,
difference.
it's when he's
we're
dropping
getting
them off
old.
and picking them up,
Talking
right?
about grandchildren. We're so old.
But also then you can
It's a
you
beautiful
can
thing. Though.
check
I didn't
out-
think I'd make it this far.
you can check out all sorts of
If
games
I
in
knew
there.
I was going to make it this far, I would have taken better care of myself.
No kidding.
Because people have asked, they're like, "Oh, well, I didn't sign up for any games, so I don't want to come up." They think that there's nothing to do then. And
I
in
beg
the
to
11
differ.
years I've been doing this con, I think I've signed up in advance for maybe 4 games.
Yeah, see, this is my first year being here, so I was not aware of it either. I logged on last night and was looking at the scheduling. Literally, there was a few things open, including this miniature painting, which really tickled my fancy, so I went with the miniature painting. But I went out there. I didn't know where I could sit, at what table I could sit, or anything. If there was nobody there, I
I
wasn't
kind of
aware.
wish I was here too. I thought you'd been here before.
No.
So there's little etiquettes at a gaming con that you'll have, like you'll see on some of the tables they have a little stands, because some people, like you're talking about playing a Star
Yeah,
Trek
yeah,
game, we'll
like-
just grab a table and we'll just start playing, and other people might come up and want to join. Granted, there are scheduled games that you can play, games you can sign up for, or go check out a game and play it.
Do they
so-
have the schedule on the stand?
No, the stand is a thing that's like, they'll have a thing that says LG or LFG, which is looking for gamer. So that means they have 1 or 2 spots maybe open in their game.
Oh.
You can just come up and go, "Hey, you guys looking for a gamer?" And they're like, "Yeah, we got a seat for you right there." You can sit down, you get to know people, you get to know different people's playing styles. It's actually a good social way of being social, I guess. Or learning new games.
He said social. We don't know.
No, we don't know about being social.
Well, you notice I'm here to be social, and I'm sitting in the corners talking about, "Hey, the guys I came in with, let's play games." But nah, there'll be other people we'll play with. And tomorrow, usually Sunday is the day I'll pick some game I've never heard of or whatever, and I'll just say, "Teach me." Have somebody teach me a game. Last year we had Jamie that used to be in the Wags Bones and Isla come in, and they had developed a tabletop card game, which is Brothel Quest is what it's called. And the idea is
To collect all the diseases?
pretty much that's part of the game. I don't want to say you play a pimp. You have some exotic dancers at your exotic dance place, but you want to create the highest and best brothel you can. So you're collecting different women, you're collecting different guys, you're collecting
Oh,
different.
well, yeah, you have to.
Yeah, a little bit of everything you go through, and basically it's a collectible card game where you're just trying to beat everybody else out and have the best brothel in town, and it's hilariously fun. And we played one game for 3 hours for one card game. It's like an hour-long game, but we just kept
Yeah.
dragging it out. Had a good time with it.
Is Jamie coming to this?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him yet.
We should call him.
So, because this was the con I was going to debut our Tourette's game that we made
Shit.
years ago. Had I told you about that Tourette's game?
No.
It's a bad name for it, but when
don't know.
Bean and I were
I have traffic Tourette's all the time.
when Bean and I were doing this show, we'd played a kids game here called Quackadoodle Moo, and it's a stupid game where you got to make farm animal sounds, and people would lay shit down, and like they'd lay a cow down, and somebody would go moo, and I wouldn't get there in time. I'd go shit, and then, so then
Technically, that is something that cow produces.
I made the joke of this game is not Quackadoodle Moo. This game is Tourette's. So I went home and I made a different version where you're laying down different pictures, and I've got all the pictures all drawn up and stuff, and of foul words. Some of them are as simple as ass, some of them are fuck or whatever.
Yeah.
But you lay it down, and whoever yells out the bad word first gets the point. So then what you have is a table full of people. Somebody lays some down, everybody's like fuck, 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 fuck. And you
Please,
hear like
please
five
tell
fuck.
me you're doing run-ons. Yes, it was fuck, but you left out mother.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah.
So we're gonna have to give it to Jim.
They're all one word deals. They're no longer in six
Uh-oh.
letters. But I'll give it a second. Make sure we're not. If we're running
No, we're
long.
good.
Okay.
We're good.
So they're all no longer in 6 letters, but we're talking about making a supplement that are combined words, so like motherfucker or
Oh,
son of a bitch, or
Welcome to the DLC hyphenated.
the problem the problem is the playing that game in public. This is like a good game to play at home with people. Playing it at a convention, you got to kind of go like, so where's a closed room that has thick walls?
But
Yeah.
Playing cards with me.
It a little bit like playing
it's a
cards
game
here.
I still have not played.
Cards. It's
Never have. Because everybody does that, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, I've played it too much. I don't want to play it."
that's my problem. Well, one of the problems I have with cards is like we host cards at a lot of conventions. So we do where the celebrities up on stage and the audience plays in teams and things. And one of the problems though is so many people have played it so much at cons now that instead of concentrating on what's going on right now and who did the funny thing right now, people are like, well, one time back in 87 we were playing and somebody laid that card out and I laid this out and it was hilarious. And you're like, well, it's not so much funny when you're telling the story. And then
No.
if we're just telling the stories of past experiences, let's enjoy the experience we're having
Yeah.
now instead of
See.
talking about past games.
That's geographical humor. You had to be
Yes. Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And we had started playing cards. I don't know who all's played cards. Everybody except for Daryl.
No, except for
Um,
me. Hi.
When we started playing, it was back in the prototype day where you could buy it. It was online, and you got online, you downloaded this file, you printed it, and then you cut all the little pieces of paper out and put them in a thing, and that's how you played the game. And we played that for a few years that way. And so we had the hipster thing going on, and when you could go to Walmart and buy it, we're like, we were playing it that way back in the day. The problem is only some of those cards made it over to the new cards.
Mm-hmm.
So we couldn't do the when we played that card, it was this cool thing and shit. So when other people are starting to do it, we're like, fucking I was there, shut up. It was like, it gets old.
It's one of those things. Yeah, you may play D&D, but I remember taking the wax pencil and coloring in my dice.
Yes.
Well, and as old as a gamer as I am, like you and I have played since early 80s.
Yeah.
Easy. And most of these other guys I've played in here with, since the 80s or 90s. But I've eased back. These guys running the con here, though, make me feel like I don't know shit. Not in a bad way. But in that, like here, we're sitting here with Eric, who does, he owns a gaming convention, does the podcasts and stuff. And they're talking stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, like they brought up Palladium, D&D, I'm on board with all this. And then they start talking about gaming systems I've never even heard of. And when they talk about it, they're like, okay, well, like Todd Speinling, who developed that game back in 87 before he sold it off to his cousin Bill, and I'm like, oh fuck, now I know how it is when I talk about comic books in front of people. It gets annoying.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, there's Eric right there. See. Oh, look at he was here 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And so what we do is we walk around in circles. Which
Yeah.
is weird because we also both carry the radio and I left it back to that.
See, that's weird because when I'm running a con, that's the same excuse I use when I don't want to talk to people. I go, oh, I'm looking for my brother. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you right now.
That's fair. And your brother.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. All right.
Right there.
Did you find him? Oh, wait. Hey,
Oh.
hey, Eric.
Eric,
Found him.
the half a B that way. That's going to go well on the
we are?
podcast. That's
See,
going to go great on the
That's how
podcast.
efficient we are.
Basically, the person who runs the con was looking for another individual who's a part of the con, and they were going and they have now found each other.
And the guys
It's a
who are
happy thing.
stationary at a table
Yeah,
that can't even move did all the work.
Yeah,
We're
we-
back to
yeah,
That-
yeah. They couldn't run without us.
I don't know if they'd noticed we weren't here.
Not at all.
Oh, they'd
They
notice.
probably-
They'd be
probably
like,
go,
well, Nash and Littlebeard.
What happened to the bad smell?
Yeah. Nah, they're good. They treat us nice here.
You know what I just noticed?
You're the
Really-
smell?
No. We all three got glasses, man.
Oh man, this last
yeah.
year's been the worst. But
It's a bad deal.
I-
We were young once.
I stopped hiding the gray at all.
Yeah.
I've had the glasses since 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah. But
Well, I got no pride with it. Like
you
when
know, I remember when you was a kid and your mama said, hey, you better stop doing that. It's going to make you go blind. You said, Mama, just let me go till I got to wear glasses.
Yeah, just let me hawk Tui on this thing a little bit. We'll
I
be
want to
done
know why
faster.
you were listening to their conversations about
He
masturbating.
told
Is that
me
your
about it.
okay?
It was a
Told.
long trip to Kansas
It
City. one
wasn't
time.
told.
Yeah.
I had a storyboard.
No,
You
the
got
glasses
graphic
when I
pictures and all.
bought that first pair, I bought like, oh, can I find something without rims that almost look like they're not there, like those Santa glasses, you
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah.
And so that I can kind of hide the idea of no, I don't
No.
even care now. It's like big, thick rim, black. I'm good. And then
See, but when you only put them on to read, that makes you look old.
I know
When you're doing the where's my glasses? Hold on, I
When you're
gotta
doing
gotta
this
do
shit, walking around the house like this, so you can see where you walk, but then you got to look down to read.
oh, that's how I am
Yeah.
painting, because now painting all the 3D prints and stuff. This is me. Good chunk of the day while I'm just sitting there doing this all day, and people will come over and
Yeah,
looking over
yeah,
your glasses.
exactly.
Yeah. Now I'm putting them down here. I feel a little. No,
You
even,
are old.
even as like one of the gaming demonstrators over here had stopped us and he's showing us this stuff. And every time he showed us something new, like he goes, oh, and here are the gaming cards. So I want to see how they set up their stats and stuff. So you put them on, you read, and you're like, oh, cool. You put them right back. He goes, oh, and here's the miniatures. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, man. All right. Nice. All right. And if you look right over here, here's how the spacing works, motherfucker. You know, it's like, God. I'm sure all the young kids will relate. But yeah, I mean, that's about what I got. We've pimped the con. I think we've talked about what we're doing. Tomorrow, if anybody's come up here to see us or game with us, I think tomorrow's a totally open day. We don't have most of us don't have any sign up plans. Today, we're probably I want to try the Star Trek game if you're on with that. Oh, bless you.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
But we'll be playing stuff off and on until probably about Mikey's concert at 7.
Mhm.
And then we'll all be here for Mikey's concert, and then we'll be prepping for Drunkards and Dragons tonight.
Yeah, that's eating a lot of carbs, trying to fill your stomach up kind of stuff.
Yeah. Getting the alcohol cold, getting the no, we'll be putting the tables on the chair or on the stage and different things like that. So that's I think about what I got.
Yeah.
I'd started mentioning the resin print miniatures and stuff. They are having some sales in there. They brought in a couple new vendors this year, but they got resin print miniatures in there for as cheap as $3 a piece right now.
And keep in mind,
And-
even there is a certain stigma when it comes to saying, "Oh, somebody printed it or the resin
Oh,
printed
they're beautiful.
it." They are excellent.
They are excellent.
Yeah.
Quality is so good.
Yeah,
The thing is the
And they've
quality on
got-
some of these resin prints are better than some of the pure and
oh yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah.
the sure. I don't know. Ooh, look at that! You can see all the little quality and stuff, and this is just a standard, little, chunk out a plate full of them resin print, and this is even this. What do they call this? 28 millimeter? Is that the 30 millimeter?
32.
well, this is bigger than 32. This is
Yeah,
definitely bigger.
not 32 heroic.
You think?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I don't
maybe
know.
slightly bigger.
See, I'm not even up on the
That-
on the different sizing for miniatures.
Well, and
I'm
it's just
still new to
what
this.
is it? Warhammer and stuff uses 32.
32
Ralph
heroic.
Portha uses
28.
28. Okay, so this definitely wouldn't be a 28.
No, it's closer to the 32 heroic,
Yeah.
which the Citadel, it's larger than 32 now. That's why they call it the heroic, because everything's.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they
This
had.
is Kalen talking.
Hi guys. One of the guys that founded the WAGs back in the day, and
Who also wears
and-
glasses.
Who also wears glasses,
And
but all the time.
And he goes, I know what these guys do. That's why I'm going to sit way over here because I don't want to be involved in that shit. I'm done with that shit. Been there, done that.
I might be wanted in this state. I can't be on the internet.
I couldn't imagine anybody wanting you, man.
You're-
Okay.
No one wants.
You're in the state of denial.
All right.
I'm not gonna say shit.
See, we're just having fun. Like, literally. See, this is what all the podcasts should be. Just us fucking talking about whatever.
That is
That's kind of
all
what they
the
did.
part-
That's all they've been
that's-
lately. Oh, God.
Oh,
bless.
hey, what about the AI, Daryl? We've missed that today.
I actually
Okay,
got
so-
AI shit
No,
to talk
no,
about.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I got 3D printing shit to talk about. Saving it all for next week. We'll see. But yeah, that's. I think.
I just want to say, man, how friendly everybody in the other room is. If you want to come up and play a game, do something, these people are gonna. It's not like they used to be sometimes at the game shops where everybody's stand off. Oh, I know how to do this. No, these people want to teach you. They want to play with you, and they're happy to have you here, man.
And not in a show on the miniature where the bad man touches you kind of way play with you.
yeah,
They're nice people.
Well,
they
it's
are
like
real good people.
It might be that way too.
we were just.
If you ask me,
That's the
maybe.
VIG room. I got you.
It's what you pay extra for, man.
Touch me where my own
Very,
kids.
very important groping.
We were just talking to Tim the Wizard here, who had I kind of mentioned, he had the bridge set up where you come in and answer 3 questions if you want to get across the bridge, just like the Monty Python movie. But we were talking with him about GaryCon because he sets up at GaryCon. If you don't know that one, it's the Gary Gygax convention, the guy that created Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. And it's, I don't want to say elite. That's not the right word. It's just kind of like the hardcore game convention.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Let's just say if he gets to go, he's going to come back and drop so many fucking names.
oh, yeah.
It's like a gaming convention for gamers.
So it's like
You
our
know,
buddies go down there. The ones that
old-timer
they're
gamers.
setting up or trying to help us set up for getting down there to do a show. And they go when they go. Joe, I can never say it right. Joe Magnola. Yeah, he's their DM at least once during the weekend, for example. So you're sitting there with a movie star who's literally running you through a D&D campaign, and they have a great time with it. It would be our first time there, but Tim was telling us about. He said everybody's super friendly here. He says GaryCon, it's almost like a family, and if you get, I'm paraphrasing things here, but it's that idea if you get in and you're there, they automatically know you're one of us. It's not like you just got a ticket, but if you went to the effort of getting a ticket and getting there and stuff, you're one of us.
Because
So
it's kind
you're-
of a limited thing.
to the point where that might have been the longest conversation I've ever had with Tim. Not in a bad way.
And he
Just,
was excited to have.
and
it, by
he
the
was
way.
offering us a hotel room if
Yeah.
we can make it, which is a big deal at GaryCon. So I get in a hotel room at San Diego. It is tough. So that's how warm and inviting everybody is.
So that's how I'm going to get in.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm going to be Tim's bed warmer.
Not this Tim. He's already been there.
No, he's been there. It was like rubbing
could be
chia
the-
pets together.
Yeah.
It
Be
wasn't
the
good.
passer. It's like Velcro. You can't pull them apart. The hair.
Yeah.
Just,
It's the struggle snuggle that continues to
Struggle.
struggle.
I like it when you squirm.
so. See, we shouldn't be doing
And we're
this 'cause
sober.
We need to start
We're
gaming.
sober.
Um,
Yeah. Hey, we do got to go get ready for bolt action.
Yes, you have
All right.
bolt actions in 15 minutes. So, if you don't come out, spread the word. We want to see TsunamiCon is one of those cons that they do it out of love. They don't do it for the money of it or anything. Like literally 100% of everything they make was some of us are working and we got badges. Some of us like Ash came to do a podcast, still bought his badge, support the con. Kalen bought his badge, support the con. It is a con that literally on Kickstarter.
Ask John if he bought a badge.
I didn't buy a badge. But
He's not supporting the con.
the Scallywags did sponsor Mikey
Yeah,
Mason, so we dropped a few $100 on helping get entertainment in here this weekend.
See, and he dropped the name again.
The
That's
scallywags.
literally the person we sponsored. It sounds better to us when we're like, oh, we all know Mikey, we'll sponsor him. It's either sponsor him or like a hotel room for one of the podcasters or something. We're like, let's sponsor.
Yeah.
Because then we can hold it over Mikey's head. Like you wouldn't even be here if it were he would still be here 100%. It'd be like you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't sponsor Mikey. That's
Yeah, basically.
Mikey's
So,
one of the
All right,
coolest
they got to
dudes,
get going
Yep.
to this bolt action. Bolt action?
bolt action.
Bolt action. All right, and I got to get over to my next painting class on skin and
Body tone.
body
I was
tones.
hoping Frankie would stick around a little bit and say
He
a little
went to
something.
go eat with Mikey
Oh.
somewhere.
Okay, so they're out eating. All right, guys. Hugs and kisses.
Love you,
We'll
bye.
see you Wednesday.